The loan is about $50,000 right now, and the quotes I've been getting are somewhere around 43 to 44.
Mm-hmm. And the quotes you got were from who?
One was from Jeep. I think the other was from CarMax.
Okay. All right. So what kind of car is it? Jeep?
Yeah, it's a Jeep.
Okay, cool. What is the exact payoff? Have you called and gotten that?
Yeah, it's just $50,460 something.
Cool. All right. Well, there are three numbers when you get ready to sell a car that you can look at. What you were given was a wholesale number or a trade-in value. So if Jeep or CarMax buys that car for $43,000, that tells me that they can sell that car for more than that, and that's why they're buying it. They're adding inventory to their lot. And obviously their goal is to make a profit when they sell a car off of their lot. So if they buy it for $43,000, they're going to put it on the market over there around $47,000 or $48,000, whatever, something like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Second number is a private sale number, which is an individual selling to another individual. That would be the number you need. And you can get that at Kelley Blue Book, KBB.com, or go to Edmunds Car Guide. Either one of them help you get that number. Matter of fact, you ought to look at both of them and compare them and see what you think you should put it on the market for at Trader.com or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or wherever it is you want to sell your car to another individual. The third number is a retail number, which is what the Jeep dealership is going to put the car on the lot for because they are a retail establishment. You don't have that option because you don't have a car lot. It's not illegal for you to get that much money for it. It's just unlikely you're going to get that much money for it. So I think your car is probably worth $47,000. I might be wrong, but when you look it up, you're probably going to find it to be about something like that. Who do you owe the $50,000 to?
It's Chrysler Financial. The issue that I have seen, though, is right now it seems like the same Jeeps on the lot brand new are going for $46,000 or $47,000.
You got something wrong because they would not have offered you $43,000 for it. Because your Jeep is used.
Yeah, I got a warranty with it. I don't know if that.
That's great. You did it's horrible, but it's great news for this situation. So when you pay off the Jeep and sell it early, they will give you a partial refund for that upfront purchase on that warranty. That's probably worth a couple of grand. But listen to me carefully, okay? The chance that Jeep, the Jeep dealer, will pay $43,000 for a used Jeep that they have to sell for $43,000 is zero. And if they're selling the exact same Jeep for $48,000, one of your numbers is wrong. Because it doesn't add up. I mean, if the actual exact same Jeep's selling for $48,000, it would make sense a used one like yours is selling for less. Agreed?
Agreed.
And if they're going to resell yours after they buy it from you, they're going to make a profit. So if that's selling for $48,000 and $46,000 is what the used Jeep, or $45,000 is what the used Jeep is, they're offering you less than $43,000. So you got something else going on here. You're trying to figure out some way you're trapped and you're not. So how bad's your credit?
Mid 600s. I filed for bankruptcy maybe like 4 years ago, right when the pandemic started.
Yeah. So your credit sucks. Okay.
Yeah.
So what you've got to do is you have to find the difference. Let's pretend that you can sell the car for $47,000, like I'm saying. Then you need the $3,000 difference, $3,400 difference. You got to come up with that money, either in cash or you got to borrow it. That's why I was asking about your credit. And if you go borrow $5,000, buy you a $2,000 car, and write a check for the difference on this when someone else buys the car, then you're out of it and you're free. But that's what you're going to have to do because this thing's strangling you with an $850 payment. It's beating the snot out of you. And if you're like me, John, when I've done stuff like this, every time I write that check, I feel dumber. Every time. Just the very act of doing it, Ken.
Yeah. And I would say there needs to be some intensity on this. Intensity on everything that Dave laid out, your three options. Intensity to sell something, go make some extra money, attack this thing so that when you sell it, whatever gap you have there, you're able to get a beater or something else and put this thing behind you. But this has got to be handled with intensity. It really does.
If you're still sitting around paying an $850 payment 6 months from now because you haven't taken action, then you just keep hitting yourself. You're just beating the snot out of yourself every day. And so the faster you get out of this, the less damage it's going to do. Because let me tell you, 100% of the time, Jeeps go down in value. So the longer you hold it, the wider the gap is going to be. Right now, the gap is the least it's ever going to be.
That's exactly right.
So Ken is smart. He's telling you the truth. You got to get out of this thing. You got to get fired up about this and go like, my hair's on fire. This matters. I got to do this. I got to get after it. And, borrow the difference, sell something, take 6 jobs, come up with the difference in cash, whatever it is. And
because the quicker he gets out of this, the quicker he gets a $10,000 raise. It's that simple. Yep. $815 a month. That's right about, just shy of 10 grand. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. $833 a month is $10,000 a year.
Yeah.
You get a $10,000 raise.
That would motivate me.
Motivate me to never take out the payment in the first place.
That's exactly right.
There's that, right? So, guys, cars, all of us in America, as a culture, we are stupid about cars. It's the largest thing we buy that goes down in value. And so you take a $50,000 car and you drive it for 3 years, you're going to lose 60 to 70% of that money. It's going down in value like a rock. That's where Chevy gets that, like a rock, okay? And so, they go down in value. And so there's nothing evil about having a nice car. What's bad is when your nice car has you. And it has you when you bought a car you couldn't afford, that's going down in value. You've got too much tied up in a depreciating asset. And worse than that, you financed it. Worse than that, you fleeced it. Oh, you're getting fleeced. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. That was my sheep impression to go with the fleece joke. Y'all got it? Okay. So, yeah, really, seriously. And I'm like you. I like a nice car. I drove a nice car today, but I can afford to take the losses as a percentage of my net worth, percentage of my income. But most people, man, cars are killing you. They're killing you.